Welcome to this video. It's a 15-minute game. Well, let's play e4 for a change against VDK2 from Spain. Huh? I had a Spanish player right before that. So a Sicilian. Let's see. Bishop b5 check is what I recently played here.
Check.
Maybe do that again. It led to quite interesting positions. Okay,
check.
Take. Yeah, I wonder about the move order. Is it c4 or is it castles? I think it's c4. Yeah, I actually have played this line years ago as white, a couple of times, when I was still playing 1e4 on a regular basis. But I always played sidelines, 1e4 sidelines, like d3 against the French, d3 against the Caro-Kann, and so on. So not a very testosterone heavy repertoire with 1e4. Always d3 stuff. And if you play like that, you might as well play some other opening. Okay, well, anyway, we probably get a Maroczy structure. Black is strangely enough not taking. Maybe he's really thinking about queen g4. Sometimes you can do that. Attacking e4 and g2. I will just castle, of course. But thinking about it now, maybe if I castle, he takes on d4. But I can still take on d4. Okay, I understand. Maybe he's really considering queen g4. And this move order is maybe rare. Possible. Maybe white just castles first and then plays d4. Anyway, or queen e6 could be another idea. I played this very quickly, d4. Maybe some move like queen e6, queen g4 is really a possibility. Other than that, yeah, I don't really, I wouldn't really understand his time investment. What does this mean actually? He's going to grab one of my pawns, but yeah, what can I do? I have no way to protect them anyway. It's certainly a compensation. If he takes e4, I won't take e4. This is really clearly very risky. I mean, even just d5 is a good move. Queen e4, d5, knight somewhere, and queen a4 forces him to get into a very awkward pin, or play king d8, which looks really ridiculous. Okay, and queen c4. Queen c4. Yeah, still d5. Queen c4. I don't know. I can also just play. Yeah, but knight d2 looks. It doesn't really speed up my development. Maybe knight a3. Oh, interesting. So he's not grabbing at all. This is indeed surprising. Okay. But this should be just a pretty good position. Let's quickly just quickly consider alternatives. It's a 15-minute game. You can think a bit. Yeah, but queen d4 is probably simple and good. Let's see how to continue now. The queen on e6 is obviously a really bad piece. The only way for him to get developed is with knight f6 and g6. And I think after knight f6, knight c3, g6, I have knight d5. And this is very, very annoying. I'm threatening to take on f6, killing his pawn structure, and knight c7, winning the queen. And he cannot take. Okay, maybe rook c8 then, but it looks really ugly. Maybe he can make it work, but it's not comfortable by any means. Is there also knight f6? There's also bishop g5 as a possible answer. Queen e4, bishop f6 wins a piece, and bishop g5, knight e4, rook e1 is also very good for white. Yeah, let's not spend ages on g6. Knight d5 should ensure some advantage. G6, knight d5, rook c8. Maybe bishop g5 then is a good move. Yeah, it is a good move. He cannot move the knight. g6 is probably not playable even. Yeah, this move is this move is basically saying, okay, I know I'm worse, but I hope to somehow limit the damage. How to proceed now? Yeah, it's always quite tempting to just exchange queens here and get into a good endgame, and it's a good endgame, no doubt about that. 3 against 2 on the queen side, and he's got this double pawn. But the question is if maybe keeping the queens on is even better. Queen d3, for example. Queen d3. Yeah. Okay, let's say queen d3. He's going to play e6, I guess, and bishop e7. Yeah, white is in good shape, but okay, come on. This is just a better endgame with without any particular compensation. I mean compensation for the bad structure. Bishop e3, rook d1, rook c1, king activation. I have all the simple standard moves, and I'm basically almost playing with an extra pawn. Maybe can try to quickly get in rook c8 and a6 b5, something like that, but I'm talking about rook c8, b3, a6, preparing b5, trying to make use of the unprotected position of the knight after I have played b3. But not clear that what this really accomplishes. e6, bishop e3, bishop b4, I have knight b5, which is strong. Knight c7 is a threat. And a3, b4, very good position. Yeah. f3 was designed to cover g4 so that I can play bishop e3 without being harassed by knight g4. It protects e4 so that my knight is mobile. It's a very typical strengthening move, f3. And now I'm just playing rook d1, king f1 e2, moves like that, and trying to, of course, move my majority. But I don't need to move it quickly. I can first improve my piece coordination and make sure I have something on the d file. Bishop b4, knight b5 is important. Yeah, the question is, should he play a move like a6? And if he plays a6, should I respond knight a4? Could be an idea, but I think just a rook move. Yeah, he actually played it. I can also consider c5, the immediate advance. I'm not sure about that at all. Knight a4, b6. This could be something. Or should I really just play rook d1? Okay, maybe he can reply rook c8, b3, b5. Not sure. It's a bit spoiled for choice here. Maybe this is a good prophylactic move. On rook c8 I have knight a4, and I'm covering, in a way I'm covering c4, so he cannot attack it quickly. And I also prepare c5. I'm not sure. It's this is a kind of position where you can spend really much time on in a tournament game, because you've got many attractive looking possibilities, and it's not so easy to decide which one is really good or is really the best one. Okay, and now c5, yeah. This was one ratio behind rook c1 to get this support, so that he cannot quickly get some play with b6 or something. Okay, so rook d1 was better, so that he cannot even castle. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but I could have considered it. It's not a big deal, but it probably was more precise. Yeah, but look at this now. I'm getting here and c4. Okay, maybe I can also be quick here. a4, b5. Yeah, why not actually? Yeah, come on, let's get this going. No reason to wait any longer. The pawns are quick. b5, c6.
Check.
Gets threatening really quickly. Yeah. Wait, not so quickly. Yeah, it's certainly not a bad move, but I wasn't 100% sure. Now here, attacking e5 and attending b5. Now just b5, right? Knight d4 I can take, play b6, yeah? And then c6, yeah. And now b6. And then I'm threatening c6 and it should promote. Wait, it doesn't. But almost. Almost. Yeah, it's still good though. Bishop e7, c6, and it promotes. And I'm threatening knight d6 or knight a5 and capturing it. The d pawn I can always stop with the king, so this should be okay. Yeah, this was an important point, this breakthrough.
Black resigns.
Yeah, he never really recovered from the problematic opening. If you're not going to take one of the pawns, then queen e6 is really a lemon. Takes, yeah, and the question really is, can he take some of that? I mean, this he cannot take, I'm pretty sure. Just something like this. And always this queen a4, he needs to play king d8 or something. It's just terrible. So he cannot take e4, but maybe he can take here. I thought knight a3 would be an interesting option. Gaining a move. And this is very slow. Here. And now I need to get in knight b5, maybe queen b3 or something. Queen b3, I don't know, or taking and the queen move with this. It's interesting. I'm not clear that it's great. But this just gets into an ugly position where black is suffering. This, yeah, I even have the comp wants to play queen e1, but okay, it is just a better endgame without any big arguments about it. Rook d1 was more precise here, just playing this first so that he cannot even castle. It's a bit more precise. Yeah, and this is quick already. b5 c6 is really quick. All right, thanks for watching this.